Love, peace and love. Peace and love, world. Peace and love. Peace and love, world. You're now rocking to the sounds and vibrations of your boy Malik Kalam, also known as DonKalam.com. And as always, prosperity is your birthright. I'm out here chilling today, man. This is what get a unit from a trust certificate unit. This is what it looks like. Peace and love, peace and love. Everybody that's joining me, man. Peace and love. Everybody that's new to me, I appreciate it, man. Stay rocking with your boy Malik Kalam, also known as DonKalam.com. I got a lot of great things on the way. We're gonna start having law class every Monday, so reach out to me for that. Every Monday is gonna be law class. It's gonna be a $10 donation weekly to join that class. But we're gonna go over so much business law, trust law, whatever it is you want to go over. $10 a week for that class. $10 donation a week. But it's gonna be worth it. We're gonna be interactive. Whatever you need, man. I'm here for the people. I'm here for you. I here living that lavish life, man. That black card life. Living the life that I desire, the life that I dreamed, the life that I envisioned for myself. This is what it's all about. At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Black card life, man. And knowing who you are. Knowing who you are. It's my nationality ID. National ID. The tax exemption number on the bottom. That's how I travel. I travel with this. It's like magic. It's like a magic ID. As soon as they see it, as soon as they see it, you're free to go. You're free to go. We're sorry we bothered you. We apologize. Life you want to live at the end of the day. I wanna talk about why it's important. So this right here is a trust capital unit. This is and the surety attached to this would be a motor conveyance, an Audi, and it's a contract. That's all it is. Trust capital units, which is a corpus interest. It is subject to the following provisions, terms, and conditions. So it's a contract. A trust is an organization that minimizes your tax liability. So when you buy a car, I need you to understand when you buy a car, you get that registered, you register it, you get it titled, you're giving up true title, and you're giving beneficial interest. You don't own it, the state owns it. You're giving beneficial interest. For that, and for being the beneficiary and having beneficial interest, you're going to have to pay taxes on it. As soon as something leaves a trust and is utilized in the public, that's when it's taxed or taxable. So if I was to pull money out from my LLC or from my trust, that's when it's taxable. Follow me? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love to everybody. Say, am I in Cali? Yes, I'm in Cali. It says, are you in Cali or Solomon? I don't know who you are, Solomon, but much peace and love. Get your boy up. True Chucker, peace and love. You know my private members though. Shout out to the private members and shout out to everybody that left donations today, man. Today was a great day for present surprises. And shout out to the new member all the way in Philadelphia. It looks like we will be making a trip in Philadelphia here soon. We'll be going back to Philadelphia. Yeah, I'm out here in Cali and I'm loving this life. I'm going to do a live once again. You know, I've done a live with the sun coming up in the mountains. I want to do a live with the mountains in the back. Right behind me, this is the mountains on the other side of Hollywood. So the mountains on the other side of Hollywood. The Hollywood signs on the other side. So next to Griffith Park. You understand, for everybody who knows what Cali is, I'm out here by Griffith Park. Yeah, hit like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. This is what keeps me relevant out here, keeps me coming out here and leaving donations. I am coming to a city near you. I am coming to a city near you, so be looking out for that. Um, also, I also want to mention, so we do have private videos that we just do for members, right? And so if you're a member on the YouTube and you don't want to be part of the discussion, some of our private meetings I will put here, our interactive videos, just for you, so you can learn. So you're going to want to become a member. The best membership to become is the Don status. That's $100 a month, and I know not everybody can afford those donations. But everybody else, there's lower memberships for you, and we will be doing things for you. Peace and love, JR. Now, I remember you, JR. Peace and love all the way in Detroit. I remember him. Now, I do want to shout out. So, look, I'm going to shout out JR because JR used to be a officer of the law, Detroit officer of the law. Man, we work with everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Because when you work for the other side and you start seeing the truth, then it's all up to your moral obligations. Not all officers are bad officers. There's actually people up there upholding the law. Just not everything you see on TV. Like there's places, I'm not gonna say which places, but there's a lot of places that have racism. That's true. But there's places out there, man, as soon as you want to get a sheriff involved or a marshal, they're gonna leave you alone. Or if you even start stating like you know your rights, they let you go. They're like, look, you're free to go, dude. I'm not dealing with you. In California, as soon as you start recording or start acting like you know what you're talking about, just crack the window. They're gonna leave your ass alone. They don't even, they don't even mess with you. No issues whatsoever. And make sure you're doing the right stuff, man. Troy Boy, peace and love. He asked if I'm under a 501c. No, I'm not under a 501c. I work off credit. First of all, I work off credit from the people. This stuff's made possible for viewers like you. You leave a donation, I use that money for you. You drop a donation to come see me at my events, it's because you're gonna live a lavish life. You're gonna live a life of luxury. When you're with me, I'm gonna take care of you, okay? And then we're gonna eat good. We're gonna eat great. You know? We're gonna eat great, super great. Make sure you get that great food in you, man. Because you're not gonna be able to learn on an empty stomach. Make sure you get that brain food. Make sure you eat the right things. Especially picked by DonColumb.com. You feel me? This is what we do. Solomon said he wants to be a private member. Hit me up at 407-274-5161. The best way to become a private member. I'm accepting things through the Cash App. We're switching over banking. I'm switching everything over. I'm teaching people about holding companies, so I'm working with the people. With you. When you become a private member, I hope you get your business ideas together. Because not only, look, I want you to understand and overstand the private stuff. Okay, I do. But first, I need you to make sure you have ideas to generate revenue or income. When you become a private member, we get the biggest package there is. I'll come to you directly, and I won't leave until we got everything established for you. Your status correction, all of that. Usually takes about 2.5 days. We got to eat all 3 of those days. We got to eat together, grind together, smile together, kick it together. If we smoke, we gonna smoke together. Whatever it is you do, you follow me? Now, the second package is if I'm in the area, we're gonna come to you whenever I'm in your area. But the biggest package, I'm gonna make a date. We're gonna set something in stone. I'm coming to you. And this stuff takes time. I can't just teach you this stuff overnight. You're not just gonna learn it overnight. You're gonna have to be around people. It's a deprogramming process. It's a true deprogramming process. That's what it is. And you gotta get deprogrammed. You have to. You have to get deprogrammed. If you don't, who's gonna do it? Because A lot of y'all be listening to these gurus that ain't making no money, ain't generating no income, ain't built no credit. Look, I'm a guarantee. Listen, wherever you invest in me, I'm a guarantee that you get back. You get that back in credit. But then, as soon as I start working with you, it don't take no time. As soon as you get your DNV number back, I got you. And if you want to be worth, if you want to have 20,000 in credit, man, we can make you worth 20,000 in credit within a week. It's all about what you can handle, what you're mentally capable of. I like to talk to you. I rock with you. Talk to you and see where your level of understanding is. The number is 407-274-5161. But if you're not prepared to leave a donation, I'm not going to respond. Again, it's 407-274-5161. Consultations for me for an hour for non-members are $500. And then they go, depending on the package, the consultation is going to be smaller. So if you higher up package, it's going to be $50 for a consultation with your boy. But also, I'm gonna be scheduling a YouTube. Everybody that's YouTube members, be scheduling calls where if you're a YouTube member, you can just call in. I'm gonna do YouTube calls because I got enough members that we can just hold a meeting. I only know who you are. I don't have your actual phone number, so we're gonna have to figure out how to make sure if you're a member. I got most of you guys' phone numbers, but I don't have everybody's number. I was gonna say, man, y'all gotta quit begging. Be a beggars. Did your mom raise a beggar? Back to the topic, man. Trust. Set up a corporation. Your name is a business already. Your name is a business already. And look in the description. I got somebody asked when I'm in Vegas. Click the description box. You'll see my dates. Your name is a business already. You got to know that. And if you don't register it properly on the public side, you're operating from a Sister K by trust, directly tied with the Bank of England and the Social Security Administration, okay, and the IMF families. And then the Social Security is a whole different trust for you, for your sole proprietorship, okay? Now, when you think about these things, you gotta think of it like boxes, okay? So, say you got this one, so you got this big, we're going on vacation, right? We got this big suitcase. And that big suitcase is gonna be the United States, okay? So when you're born into this big suitcase. Now, what you gotta do, get your stuff out that suitcase and put it in another suitcase that you own and operate, okay? So your name is born in this suitcase. Put it in a suitcase. So in order to get it out, you get it out. You claim it now. You claim it. This stuff is like lost goods. It's abandoned, okay? Now you reclaim it. You say it's yours. You create you a LLC at the very minimum, which is a limited liability company, not a corporation. They're two different things. Companies have members. Corporations have shareholders, okay? And they're taxed differently. Now, you create an LLC. So now you got your own. You create a trust first. Trust corporation. That's your own suitcase. Now within it, so you got deodorant, you got perfume or cologne, you got toothpaste. You don't want if something happens, you don't want all this stuff to get messy everywhere. So you're gonna create an LLC, which would be a baggie, a corporation or another LLC. That would be another baggie to put your stuff in. Now you got separate entities, but it's all inside one trust. You follow me? I'm trying to make it where you think, so you can comprehend it. comprehend what's going on. Create these for protection. Now, the United States can try to claim the stuff that's in the suitcase, but it can't claim the suitcase. Follow me? The suitcase is taking the stuff on the trip. Not, when they send the stuff through the scanner at the airport, they're looking for stuff inside the suitcase. They never try to confiscate the suitcase. They're looking for stuff that's in the suitcase. Hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make it the best as I can to make it make sense. So, place the assets in the corporation. Then on the private side, the corporation assigns beneficial interest to the trust. Trust is the first in line for whatever the surety of the property is to the business. A business is a business. You can create a business all day and not have nothing in it. Follow me? And when you start creating stuff in it, when you start acquiring assets, this is when you create a trust. Now I'm going to create a different suitcase or a different trust for each asset. You got one car, that's one trust. You got another car, that's another trust. You got some gold, that's one trust, that's another trust. And then you would just place these under another holding company. Make sure you have a holding company. You can make this the LLC that I'm talking about, create another LLC, that's the holding company. The holding company is the one that can do the trust assignments. Okay. Now, the beneficial owner of the trust can also be an entity, LLC or a corporation. And the places that we like to do is Wyoming or Nevada, because we can appoint nominees as over the LLCs. Appoint nominees over the LLCs. You don't have to be you per se, the actual owner of the LLC, the actual shareholders of the corporation. It's just somebody that they nominated to be the name. You follow me? So the best thing is to own nothing, control everything, and do your best to get your name up off it, but have control. We have control through private contracts, private deeds, such as this. If you don't know what an MCO is, we got those too. It's not hard to get your MSO or your MCO, which is a manufacturer statement of origin for a vehicle. See, that's the true title. That's the true allodial title over a car. It's a certificate of origin for a vehicle. That's the true title. And what happens is when you go to a dealership, they destroy that title and they create private documents with you and they reassign the title to you with the trust. It's the trust, it's the corporation, trust corporation that does that. Give you another title and you have to pay them because they're the holding company. The state is now the holding company. This is exactly what the government is. These corporations are. They're holding companies. They're holding assets for you. You're the beneficial owner. So how do you, there's different ways I create this myself off my trust. The MSOs, there's different ways to obtain that. You work with me directly as a private member. I show you how to do that. This is what we do. I'll show you how to get the MSOs, the MCOs. It's not hard, especially if you do it right before you get the car. Like you got 3 days. They can't even send the paperwork off for 3 days after closing when you get a car. So within the first 3 days, that's when you want to send off your paperwork. And they'll send you the title and the MSO. If they don't have the MSO, they'll send you a copy of it. It's really that hard. So look, manufacturer manufacturer's statement of origin. Okay, that is the paperwork generated by the manufacturer. All right, piece of equipment, automobile. In most cases, they retransfer and give you a certificate of title. Okay, you can report for a lost MSO when you prove that you're the beneficial owner. And the reason being is if you show your the reason having the MSO, somebody asked what's the reason to have the MSO, it's showing you're the actual owner. If you have a title for your car, that doesn't prove that you're an owner. It still says the state of Missouri on it or the state of whatever state you're in. That makes the state the owner. That's why you pay taxes. You don't have to pay taxes on something that you own. If you have a house in a land trust, you don't have to pay taxes on it. But you contact your local Department of Motor Vehicles to get this. So you got to write to the Department of Motor Vehicles if you have a used car. And you just obtain it. Um, when you get it, sometimes you can ask for the VIN tag as well, but you can write the manufacturer as well, exactly where you got it, the actual manufacturer. And usually they only request like a $60 fee. It's usually less than $100, but usually like $60. That's it to get the actual one. If they don't have the actual one, they'll just issue you a copy. That's basically free. You can get that from the Department of Motor Vehicles in your state. Like they can't hide this from you whatsoever. You got to know that they can't whatsoever. That's why it's important to have a trust because you can protect your assets. You're protected from taxes, tax liability with a trust. Companies, you protect your assets, and they're not even taxable until they leave the company. But when we title stuff in the trust name. So the title of the motor vehicles will be in the trust name. But you can also put it in the holding company's name for public purposes, so it can be recognized in the public on the public side. Put stuff in the LLCs, which is our holding companies. As I said before in another video, our holding companies are put under on the SIC code as business management. That's how we operate now here. That's how we're protecting our assets. Now, everybody's stuck in this sovereign community. They're not trying to make no money. You got to make money. You got to make credit. You got to make some moves, okay? Now, the personal credit is nothing. I'll show you how to get rid of that. That's okay. But you can't be stuck on that mindset when it comes to the business side. We're generating business credit. We're generating revenue. We're making things shake. We're making things move. You can't just come out here wanting to live this lavish life, offsetting debt all the time. We handle those obligations. That's what we do on the business side. We're going to handle them. But push comes to shove, we know how to get rid of them if we have to. But that's not how we're going to build credit. We're going to build relationships with banks. We're building credit with our businesses. That's by having a business address, by having an business email, by having a website, by having a business phone number, making sure our business is established correctly before moving forward and starting on business credit. Again, with this, 6 to 9 months, if you follow the processes correctly, you should have $250,000. Very minimal. And we're using this to set up our portfolios, to set up our businesses, make them look right when we're going in the banks and going in the lenders and demanding this funding, showing them our business projections and our business plans. This is what we're doing. Now, like I said, I'm going to be having class every Monday, $10 a week. Cash App More Beauty 7. In the memo box, just put your email address, the code. COLD, because it's color of law discussion. That's the name of the class, color of law discussion. Every Sunday is open discussion for the public. Check that out. It should be in one of these pictures. Also, 1099 OID class. That's a $1,200 donation. That's every first Friday, every first Saturday of the month. It's just unlimited. Like, you only have to pay one time. You're in it. Okay? There won't be nothing else. And I'm gonna interact with you. I will interact with you. It's gonna be screen sharing if you're utilizing the app. If you're on a computer, we will be screen sharing. So get your boy up, man. I'm out here. I'm trying to do my best to show you these things. He said, do they take an EIN back after 2 years? No, the EIN is good. I wouldn't utilize it. I wouldn't utilize it whatsoever because it's probably not established correctly. So things you got to do on the business side. Like I said, the business address. Constitution. Somebody said Moors follow Constitution. Constitution is just a trust. It's an express trust. And the Constitution that's with the Republic of the United States is used to be a constructive trust as well. He said, I didn't know we were sovereign. Sovereign just means to reign. You're a king in your realm. A lot of people talk about, they try to throw a lot of about teachings of Noble Drew Ali, but they only have one book of Noble Drew Ali, and that's Circle 7. And that's been altered. They haven't even seen the real Circle 7. So I'm going to throw that out there, first of all. Secondly, Noble Drew Ali said fundraising is what's going to uplift your nation. So unless you're funding your nation, don't talk to me. I fund my nation just by traveling and coming to you and talking to you. First of all, I just want to put that on the record. I've been doing this for 3 years, traveling, coming to you directly, giving you this word. I started off working free. The first 2 years of my life, I worked free. Come to you, was working free. This is the fruits of my labor. I appreciate my fans and I appreciate my haters. Okay. Now, secondly, starting off, I'm not gonna act like I haven't had some bad endeavors, some bad business deals. I'm not gonna act like I haven't sold no dummy packs. I'm not gonna act like none of that. I get down how I live. You follow me? But now I'm at the point where I'm good. I'm gravy, and I'm doing everything I can to uplift my people. And I don't give a fuck who says what. I'm gonna do me regardless, and I'm gonna keep shining. I'm gonna keep grinding. If you piss me off enough, I'm gonna quit helping you. I shut off completely because I don't have to do this no more. I'm at a point in my life where I don't have to even continue to give back to ungrateful, spiteful people. But that's what you get wherever you go. You feel me? It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're purple. That's just people regardless. So I've learned how to accept that. People are mad and upset because they don't like themselves. I love who I am and I love the life I live. Follow me? I love the life I live. I take my time every day to give forth y'all that knowledge. I drop that dope that you ain't gonna get nowhere else. And not only do I give you the knowledge, I show you that I'm living the life. I'm showing you that it works. I don't care about your religion because I don't follow religion. I don't care. Don't come to me talking about religion. You know, I'm one with the earth. I'm one with all. Everything comes from this earth. You follow me? Everything in this physical plane came from this physical plane. So we're all one. So I don't care about your race or creed. I don't care your sexual preference. None of that. We're here for a cause. We're here to uplift our people. We're here for nation building. We're here to build businesses. We're here to build business credit. We're here to protect our assets. We can argue about who came from where. We can argue about the tribes all damn day. I'm only here to talk about what works and don't work. So that's what it is. I'm not religious. I choose not to eat pork because I don't want to eat pork. I choose to say Islam because that's what makes sense to me. I choose to call my higher power Allah because that's what makes sense to my flesh. I know nothing. Everything is nothing, and everything came from nothing. You follow me? So I'm just learning how to play this game here. It's called a game. Game of life. It's the best game you ever want to play in your life. So what piece do you want to be today? What piece are you? What piece are you? What piece are you? What piece are you? Quit choosing poverty. Quit choosing to be a slave. Learn how to dwell on your own ideas and then make your ideas work for you. Then make your flesh work for you. Make yourself serve you for the greater upliftment of humanity because that's your true job. You're here for humanity. So a true bond or a true trust in commerce is one with your higher power or higher self, first and foremost. You have to know that. I'm going to say that once again. A true bond or a true trust in commerce is one with your higher power or higher self because a business is just a reflection of its owner. A business is just a reflection of the owner and its ideas the same way with the trust. If I'm going to work for a business and I'm building that business and I'm building that business's trust. Truly not ideas of my own. Or maybe that is the idea. Maybe my idea is to work for them and be a slave all day for the rest of my life. But just remember, if you have kids, you have grandkids, they're following your lead. You're paving the way. You're the ancestor for your kids and future generations to come. So why wouldn't you want to build for your own dynasty, your own legacy, and your great, 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 great grandkids be toasting to your name and your legacy, your name and your legacy, your name and your legacy? People are going to talk that shit regardless. If they're not hating, you're not doing something right. For every hater I have, I got 100 fans. Say it again. For every hater I have 100 fans. I'm going to say it because I don't think you heard me. Every hater I have, I got 100 fans, so I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. I got everything on back order right now. Somebody asked me about license plates and IDs. Right now, I got everything on back order, but I do offer the license plates. Okay. Now, when you become a member, I'll make sure you get those. Just contact me. And I'm gonna need a passport quality photo and license plates as well. Instead of license plates for $100, just contact me. I'll make sure you get them. 407-274-5161. Again, that's 407-274-5161. The IDs are also $100, but they're on back order right now. Right, and I'll be putting them up on the site really soon. Also, if you need that Cali Chronic, hit your boy up, man. Work with you. Cali Chronic got it all day, but I'm not gonna ship nothing light. You feel me? You're gonna need these couple zips of battery. You feel me? Cutie or something. You feel me? Gonna have to at least drop a couple bands, man. Got you, but I'm gonna make sure you get that pressure. Got that moon rocks all day as well, man. Just keeping it real out here, man. I already know. I'm getting money every which way. Every which way. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. Say it again, the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. So what are you doing? You're going to be working for your businesses. This is what you're going to do, but you need to make sure you have a business starting off. Now, if you work with me, you become a member with me, like I said, I got one package that's $10,000 that I'm going to come to you directly. And I can guarantee that you're going to have that in business credit that very same week. You'll have that same amount that you invest in me. You'll have triple the amount in business credit easily. The minimum that the net 30 accounts is giving out is $2,000. One of them's giving out 3,500. That's 2 accounts right there. 5,500. I'm gonna open you up 3 accounts of 7 bands at the $5,000 package. So you're gonna get 7,000 in credit. One book alone that I get, Passing the Buck Volume 2, which I'll give you for a $50 donation, it's $1,000. Passing the Buck Volume 2, that's $1,000 book. Send me a donation of $50. I'll make sure you get it. Cash at More Beauty 7, MOORBEAUTY 7. Put your email address in the memo box and put dash passing buck or put P buck or something. Make sure I know what you need. Make sure I got your email address because that's why I'm gonna send it to you. Follow me? Got core classes every Monday. Don't forget. Every Monday it's gonna be core classes. It's gonna be called Code Color of Law Discussions. So you put that in the memo box with your email address and the Cash App, $10 a week. Sundays open discussions. free to the public. 1099 OID. It's every Friday and Saturday. $1,200 donation every first Friday and Saturday. Because he needs a license plate. Contact me 407-274-5161. You need a license plate? Just send me the donation. Cash App More Beauty 7, MOORBEAUTY 7, and put your email address in the memo box. And let me know what you need. For a license plate, just put license plate, whatever can fit in the memo box, man. Just use your brain here. And I will contact you via email. If you don't want me to contact you, email. You screenshot to me the donation and send it to me at 407-274-5161. Again, that's 407-274-5161. If you screenshot me a donation, I'm going to contact you. Just let me know. When you send a donation, let me know. I don't care if it's on the YouTube. If you become a member on the YouTube, screenshot it, let me know. Let me know so I know who my YouTube members are. I want your number. I will contact you directly. I'm going to be doing YouTube discussions. I'm setting that up right now, man. But I got a lot of work to do right now. Much peace and love. Letting you know prosperity is your birthright, man. Trust law, contract law. That's the order of the day. That's the order of the day. Also, check out my new affirmations, man. Listen to that when you wake up. Listen to it before you go to bed. Listen to it right now. My new affirmation. I did it just for you. I got all copyrights on the music, all of that. I do own rights to the music. That's what life's about, man. About to roll one up, man. Call it a night, man. Y'all can go ahead and ask me a few questions, man. I'll answer a few questions right now. Put them in the chat. On the Instagram, put them on the chat. The Instagram is Don_Kalam, DON_Kalam, KILAM. The Facebook is Ali Malik Kalam Bay. It's ALI Malik MALIK Kalam KILAM Bay BEY. Then the YouTube is Don Kalam. Much peace and love, peace and love. If y'all have questions, man, everybody join in. Y'all got some questions. Business trust law. That's what we're talking about. Businesses and trust right now. Put them in the chat. It says, in regards to the MCO, can we contact the dealership for that? Yes. Yes, you can contact the dealership. If they give you the runaround, we got certain forms that we file. Dark out here. The sun's still setting back here, man. It's beautiful. Hey, man, I got you. Prosperity is my birthright. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm not going to repeat that on the live. I got you. Yes. You hit me on the Cash App, I got you, King. Smoking. I don't know what this is. Good, though. I'm about to hit up the smoke shop in a minute. Most of them close at 10 o'clock since the pandemic. Oh, yeah. So, also, what I want to say is you, you become a YouTube member, you're going to allow Crown King says, once obtain an affidavit of beneficial ownership that notarize it. That works. But I would go ahead and make sure you got your trust union set up. But that's all they need, just to show that you have a beneficial ownership. Yeah, that's all they need. You're gonna know because it's already registered with the state. You follow me? They already know what's going on. It's up to you to correct the mistakes that you made. You made these mistakes. So it's up to you. They're just doing what you tell them to do. You follow me? Didn't nobody put a gun to your head and tell you to place your car with the state's trust? That's just the way things are done. That's just the way things are done. That's what you think. That's not how everybody does things. See, fear is just false evidence appearing real. Because as long as it harms none, you can do what you want. The reason being is because people are scared to go against the norm. Because it's monkey see, monkey do. They don't like change. Follow me? This makes sense. That's why it's a program. You're used to your programming. I got some great lectures for you though, man. I'm trying to tell you, every situation is different because when I come to your area, because everybody has different situations. I always have lectures prepared, but I still work off the people. I go off their vibe and I let them discuss. And I will be doing some lives. You're gonna want to be a member because you're not gonna be having access to all this stuff. Y'all be drinking this stuff this week, man. I've been smoking all my life, so my tolerance is up there. I be smoking under pressure. Y'all been to my meetings, y'all know. They can't hang. Now, September 12th, I'm in San Diego. September 12th, I'm in San Diego. Hit me up directly on the Cash App, man. You want to get in? The ticket price right now is $200. Hit me up on the Cash App. September 22nd, I'm in Dallas, Texas. September 25th, I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. October 10th, I'm in Columbus, Ohio. October 14th, Detroit, Michigan. October 17th, what's good, Chicago? I'm in the building. October 24th, St. Paul, Minnesota. What's good? Your boy's back. Your boy is back. Atlanta, you already know I'm coming back to you. I got a crib there. Follow me? November 1st, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. November 7th, Houston, Texas. November 14th, Denver, Colorado. November 24th, 1st, I'm in Las Vegas. So, December 1st, I'm in Honolulu. And if you want to watch the online event in Honolulu, we can make it happen for you too. Phoenix, Arizona, December 12th, and then Fresno, California, December 19th. So you don't want to miss this, man. You say you need help, you want me, this is when you want to be. Private members, I come to you. Follow me if I'm in your area, I'm gonna come to you, man. Much peace and love. I'm in your area, man. I'm trying to make this stuff happen for everybody out here that keeps saying I'm coming. Keep saying they need me, but where you at when I show up? Giving y'all plenty of time. Get the funds together. Go borrow some money. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna show you this stuff step by step. It's gonna be worth it. We live in a life of luxury. So I already know. I'm trying to tell you, everybody loved the Donald Trump meetings when I was in the Trump Plaza. Look, that's where we're gonna be in Vegas, baby. Live that life with your boy Don Kalam. So seating will be limited. When I say it's gonna be 10 people or less, and that's what it's gonna be. Las Vegas will probably be less than that. Probably be like 6 people or less. So there's gonna be small groups. going to be small groups. So we will screen them. We might have to turn your money away. You follow me? Might have to tell you, hey man, send your refund and tell you we don't even want it. So book it. Make sure you have those problems. I've been in Cali. I got a crib out here in Cali too. I've been in Cali for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been coming to Cali, Clovis, the Fresno area, the San Diego area, the Fallbrook area all my life. Since a little kid. But I love the Cali product. That's the best part of Cali. That's the best part of Cali. I can still see the mountains on the YouTube. They going away on the Instagram and on the Facebook. Yeah, man, this is their life. I'm trying to teach y'all. Look, this is my actual trust in here. Actual trust. Amended and restated Declaration of Trust. Part one's your name. Part two is the Declaration of Trust. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What do you think governments are? They're corporations, they're companies and trust. Constitution is a trust. Declaration of Independence. What do you think that is? That's a trust. Amendments and revocations, and the terminology. It's all the stuff you have to put in there. The payments from the trust during the grantor's lifetime. Then you list the trustees, and then the trustees' responsibilities. Okay. More terminology. Then we list the successor trustee. You have to list the instructions of how to resign as the trustees, how to appoint successor trustees, how to create bonds on the trust, how the trustees and anybody that's working for the trust receives the compensation. We have the liability of the trustee, and then the trustees' management powers and duties. They're going to have their power under law, under their state laws. All their specified powers. And then you put on what happens in case the grantor becomes incapacitated. What happens if there's the death of the grantor? Who are the beneficiaries? You follow me? This is how this stuff works. I'm breaking it down to you step by step. Just a quick summary. And then after the beneficiaries, the term of property distribution, how's it going to be distributed? Then the grantor's rights to the homestead tax exemption. This is what we place within ours. Then we got more clauses. That's just the trust declaration. That's just a declaration of trust. That's not even the actual trust. And that's all you need for the most part. Then you attach the notary and then the Schedule A. And then you have the letters to the trustees and their duties. Then you got the instructions. That's all you need for the trust right there. Start getting stuff in order. Proper estate planning. Know you're going to have the will and testament, powers of attorneys. financial powers of attorneys, the health powers of attorneys, and then the actual will itself. The will and testament and then the will itself are two separate documents. A lot of people get these misconstrued because that's what's going to be held up probate. And anything that's not placed in the trust is going to be placed in the will. And that's how that works. I've done this a lot. I've done it a while, so this is why I comprehend it. You're going to need some type of training so you can get your mind off the public education. You're thinking in a public education standpoint, this is private information. This is stuff that's not talked about in the private. It's a totally different language. This is outside corporate realm. Proper estate planning. Attorneys work within the corporate realm, so they do things to keep you in the court system because that's their job. That's what generates them an income. Very rarely do you find attorneys that work with you, keep you out the courtroom. If you find this information valuable, which you should, leave a donation. DonColum.com. Give us $1, give us $5, give us $10, $50, $100, whatever it may be. Leave a donation. Cash App is More Beauty 7. MOORBEAUTY 7. All right. Somebody says, which should I do first? Declaration, passport, trust, or set up trust? A passport is still a contract with a foreign entity. Trust is always key. Then you create a tribal trust in your own identification. So when you're operating from a trust, you can create your own identification from that trust. As I stated, governments are just holding companies, private holding companies. That's all they are. So you can do the same thing. You can issue identification from your tribe or a holding company. Follow me? But you're gonna have to do some more studying on the rules of identification. A lot of people think that a birth certificate is used to identify you. That's not an identification document whatsoever. That is a certificate means title of ownership. You need to understand what's really going on. But that's another lecture for another day, man. Much peace and love. I do this for y'all. Prosperity is your birthright. DonColum.com. Be looking out for all the classes coming soon, man. Peace and love. I do this for y'all.